Ignore the cringe. Yo, hello, beautiful people. Yo, it's been a minute. I'm not even gonna lie. So, first things first, let me just go around the table. I'm gonna start introducing everyone. So, first off, y'all already know who I am. Simply Platano. I'm not gonna lie. Since the last podcast, my job moved over to New Jersey. And yo, that first month in New Jersey, bro, was like I was working overtime every single week. So every single week I worked 6 days. I normally only work 3 days and I get paid for the whole week. And yeah, that shit, bro, I was like exhausted because then I'd come home and we were staying till 9 p.m. every single day just because like there was a major issue with like stuff just not working properly. It was a whole hassle, bro. It's finally fixed now, thank the Lord. So nowadays, like I'm leaving work at a normal time, like 4 to 6 o'clock type timing. But yeah, man, like that whole month. And then in May, it was like I would work 6 days or 5 days every other week. And on top of streaming and making videos, boy, I was just like, I'll finally get like my full time off, like 4 days off. And I'll be like, I'll take this time to just catch up on life. And I'll do the podcast next week. Then comes Sunday the next week, and my supervisor texted me like, oh, I need you to come in on Monday and Tuesday. I'll be like, fuck. Bro, there was so many days I was walking around without a haircut. That shit was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But let's move on over to my brother, the great KT, bro. My man got some news to share. Go ahead, bro. Share some news. Share the news.
What news?
What were we talking about? What were we talking about on the last podcast?
What?
Something,
bro. What were we talking about the last podcast?
Something personal in your life. We talked about it on the last podcast. I know it's been a few months, but try to remember.
Bro, did I mention that I got married?
No, you mentioned that you was gonna get married.
Oh, my Lord. That's crazy. Yeah,
what? Hey, no way.
Go ahead, bro. Go talk about that.
Yeah, man. We got married, and then for like, you know, because it wasn't exactly a honeymoon, you know, because we kind of just we went to, you know, we went back to DR, basically our home planet.
Home planet's crazy.
Oh.
That place is a whole different world, dude. It's nothing like, you know, living in New York.
It's funny.
It was mad chill, bro. I loved it.
It's funny that you went to DR before I've returned to DR, because yo, ever since then, like mom has been constantly harassing me like, oh, when you gonna redo your passport, when you gonna do it, go to DR. And I'm just like, ma, I'm not going to DR, like. And I only say that because number one, they don't want to go with me during my day off. Like it has to be during their day off. And then number two, I'm not going in a random ass month, bro. Like they want to go in July, and I'm like, okay, can we go for June and my birthday? They're like, no, we don't want to go in June. We want to go in July. What's the difference between June and July? Like I keep asking them, like, why July? They're like, oh, we just like going. What's the difference?
He explained what the difference was. So the thing is that
the flights aren't cheaper.
No, it's not that the flights are cheaper. They're going off of our aunt and uncle's schedule. That's what they're going off of. That's why they're saying.
So they can go together.
What's their schedule?
No, not so that they go together. It's so that they can drive them around.
Wait, what's the schedule? Drives them around. Dad drives himself.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah,
what's their schedule? No, because they be working when we used to go. They was working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, because when I was there, they were like, yeah, you should come with your parents, because when your parents come, we usually take it off too.
Well,
so I was like, okay.
I guess that makes sense. But then like it's even worse because mom would be like, oh, come with us in July, and then our cousins would be in America during that time because they're part of this program where like during the summer they're sent over to like Tennessee or some country and they just work there. Yeah, so it's like no, they don't study abroad. Like they literally just work there. Over the summer.
They're studying labor, bro.
So and then it's work. Yeah. So then I'm just like, why am I going over there if I'm gonna have no one to spend time with? Oh, spend time with your uncle and aunt. Ma, they are 60. I'm 20. I want to go
That is
out.
true.
Nah, bro. I mean, it's mad chill. When I was over there, I bought
You
some
a
Domino's.
homebody. You a homebody, bro. I don't want to go on vacation, be in the crib. Like,
Oh, that's my vacation, bro. I want to be in the crib all day. Like,
Bro,
oh,
he was
let's go out, let's go out to
True.
the corner store. I'm like, fuck that. Bring me some chips though.
my
alright,
man's pulled the fucking Dominican grandpa on it.
Yeah, right.
Bro.
bro,
Playing dominoes and some bachata.
bro, gonna be knocked out on the rocking chair.
Bro, actually, I got on the public transportation over there, and let
Oh,
me tell
nah.
you something. That was lit, bro. I did not have. I've never seen a bus play its own radio before. Okay, like,
What?
and I'm not even kidding, man. Like, we were in there. It was a little packed, right? It was a little tight because and it was obviously regulated. It wasn't like back in the day where there's like 10 people in one sedan.
Yeah, true, true.
Now, one
Fucking-
thing I could say about the public transportation in DR is definitely it is a lot safer than New York, bro. Because,
Yeah.
bro, what I tell you, New York has fallen off so bad lately. I know this shit was like infinitely worse back in the 80s and 90s, but right now is the worst it's been since I was like growing up. And I say that because, boy, you can't even get on the train without a crackhead being on it. Someone's bugging out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, literally
That's
the
why my wife don't take the train no more. She just takes Ubers.
I don't know
That's
about
just hella
that.
expensive. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
just
know
walk.
about that. That sounds like that's fiscally irresponsible. But nah, bro. I remember the other day, me and my coworkers got on the train, and like some crackhead literally started spazzing on people randomly, and it was like, I'm sitting here like, bro, why is this happening?
Knock his ass out.
Boy, bro
who's
said
gonna
chill.
touch the guy, bro?
But
like
the
who's
reason
gonna
why I
contract
say,
what he has?
yeah. But the reason why I say New York DR is much safer is because like they literally have policemen on it. And I know the police, but like, I mean, if someone bugging out, like you got a policeman right there, like, yo, chill the fuck out, bro. But I mean, yeah.
I feel like you punch one of those crackheads in the train, bro, and their head will just explode.
I don't know about that, but
Oh, hold on.
oh no,
I feel like they're gonna look back at you like smiling or some shit.
Bro,
Yeah, they won't
like,
feel a thing, bro.
Yeah, they're not gonna feel it, bro.
all right, let's move on to Kenny. Yo, what you been up to, man? Cause it's been a while. What you been up to, my sweet,
Man, it's my sweet prince.
my sweet child, my sweet cousin, my sweet brother, my goddess? What's up, man? What you been up to?
you've never
So-
talked to me that way.
This week,
Yeah.
I'm graduating.
Oh, word? Oh,
Yeah.
shit! Yo,
I
what the
got my
fuck?
bachelor's
Nice. In what?
Nice.
in business administration and management.
Oh,
Then I have
shit.
a computer science program that I'm also learning a little bit of Python. You know,
Okay.
a
Yo,
little bit of
that's-
C sharp.
Oh,
Not really
yeah.
Java, because Java's a little bit weird.
Okay,
Yeah, Java's
okay.
funny.
Yo, let me ask you something. That all sounds all handy and shit.
Yeah, what's up?
What's the Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagoras.
A squared plus B
What?
squared.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yo, you asking in the wrong chat right now. You got Timmy right now.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
A
nah,
whole ass major.
I did that shit at work the other day on Saturday, and I was just randomly walking around with my coworkers. I'm like, yo, genuinely, I remember a lot of shit that I learned in high school and college. I still remember a lot of it. And like, I just went around like asking them like questions like, yo, what's the mitochondria? What's the
Alright, so
I was just asking them back questions like that. And yo, a lot of them was like, bro, what the fuck? I don't even remember that shit. I'm like, oh damn, you gotta remember
Powerhouse of the cell.
public education failed you.
that.
Yeah.
But nah, that's what's up, bro. What you gonna do for celebration for your graduation?
Other than the classic cap and gown shit, I'm probably just gonna go out to eat, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing crazy. I want
Fuck
to
yeah, man.
travel.
Okay.
For now, I'm gonna vibe.
Less is more, bro.
Less is absolutely more.
Don't listen to Bray.
Nah.
No,
Listen
in
to
this
me for
situation,
real,
yeah.
'cause I didn't finish that. Less It's more money in your pocket. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't
that's
don't
true. That's
listen.
true.
Don't listen to Gray. This nigga went on vacation just to chill in the crib. Like, don't listen to him.
Nah, he's valid as fuck though.
Yo, listen,
I mean,
man.
you don't go on vacation and do that. Being that when you go on vacation and stay
Listen,
in the crib,
man.
like you already spent the money.
Fall out, my
Bro,
nigga.
bro,
Fall
I
out.
saw pussy,
Save
bro,
up.
and I played
You know,
Xenoverse all day.
you know what I do? You know what I do? Every time I get paid, I always take 10% of my check and I'll put it in my savings account, right? And then when it comes time to like celebrate or like go out and all that, I strictly take the money. I said strictly. I take the money. I'll spend the money, but then after the day, like the next day when I wake up, I'll just take the money out of my savings account. The money that I spent, I'll put it in my checkings account from my savings account. That way, you don't spend too much money. And then
That's smart,
yeah.
That's
but at the
budgeting,
same,
though.
I don't know. I don't know if that's smart or dumb.
Oh
Because
wow.
10% of the paycheck is like it's a little
It's a good amount.
frugal.
It's a little
It's
what?
a good amount.
I believe
It
so,
depends.
yeah.
I mean, it depends.
Because when
Like,
it
what
comes
you-
to savings, it's entirely up to you,
I
to
mean,
the person.
it depends on like what are you doing though. Like, if you're just going out for drinks, like how much money you think you're gonna spend?
Oh, that's a good amount.
Dude,
Oh,
you
damn.
can spend a lot of money now, dude.
Yeah, you spend a good
Yeah,
amount of
I-
money,
There's a
Pablo.
lot of money.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know about that because I'll be going out. I'll be going bowling. I'll be going to top golf, mini golf and shit like that. And to be honest, I really only spend about, and that's like every other week. Like a month,
you
I'm
know-
probably like spending about 400 on like just like going out and shit. And that's out
Nah,
of the
bro.
month.
I went to a concert about like last week,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we had ordered.
I'm going to a Romeo Santo concert
Ooh.
this upcoming Friday. Even that wasn't even that much. It was 100 per seat. So I paid for this girl's seat, so I spent 200 and I was just like I'm gonna get some drinks and shit, obviously. So it's like I'm expecting to spend like 3, maybe 400. That's not, I mean, I guess that's a lot, but when you saving money throughout the year, it's like, nah, that's not, with a constant check, nah, that's not too much.
Yeah. But then essentially I had gone out, and then there was like a little like barista lady. Like we were all sitting down, and then we're going around like the little group being like, "Hey, what do you want? What would you want?" And that one tab, it was 4 drinks, mind you, 4 drinks. In which when you like put it into perspective, probably it makes sense per drink. Shit was $100, 4 drinks.
So each drink was like 25.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
But then it's like probably $10 for the actual or no, like $10 to $15 for the actual liquor, some for the mixer, some labor.
All right, can I
Am
be?
I right on that one?
What?
Dang.
All right. I'll say though, at least for me, like when I'm going out with other people, I'm paying for my shit. Unless I invited a girl out, you know, I'm paying for my shit. If I'm out with the homies, I'm paying for what I'm getting. Ain't no we splitting it.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga. If we all went to a restaurant and I ordered chicken tenders with a glass of Coca-Cola and that bitch comes out to 15, and these niggas ordered a lobster and all that shit, the bill comes out to like $300. I'm sitting here like respectfully, I'm giving my 15 and I'm giving $10 for the tip. So I'm paying like 25.
Facts. No,
Jump
that's
back on
fair.
that. I was only thinking because it's Florida. Drinks are still a little expensive, but not as much. But I don't know. Like most drinks here, you pay like 16, 17 bucks, but it's not usually 25.
Yeah.
Mind you, 2 of the drinks for no, 3 of the drinks for double shots.
Oh.
Double shots will bring it up to around 25, probably 22. But even then, that's if you go to a cocktail bar.
Yeah, no,
Nonetheless, drinks are really expensive now. Genuinely.
very true.
But yeah, and then
Yeah, folks, don't drink.
so that's all that's going on with you, Kenny.
Save your money.
Yeah, man. I'm doing this for me, you know.
Facts.
It's been a long time coming. 4 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, bro.
Moving on to bigger and better things. I don't have to fucking do class no more.
So what's the plan moving forward? Like, what do you plan for yourself coming up? I know you just graduated, but you know, what's the game plan?
I think my long-term goal is to make a finance company.
Ooh,
Finance with
okay, okay.
software.
For software, like
I
what type of software?
so I don't want to say like incredibly too much of the
Okay,
idea, or not even the idea, but like I'm gonna say the concept.
okay,
I feel like when it comes to banking and a lot of people, there's so many tools that people don't know about that would be advantageous, especially for younger people, right? So, like for example, us four, we only really have a savings, a checkings maximum, right?
right,
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to really teach you about the high yield savings or when it comes to a platform that can really help you out in your banking to make sure it's like, hey, this is exactly where you're spending your money to unify all of your credit cards, exactly what percentage you need so that you can pay it off in this term. Like, I want this application or this software to be more than just a checking account or more than just somewhere that you can just put your information, but rather something that would actually be able to help you out long term instead of just putting it into like Power BI or like, for example, what's it called? Quicken Loans or something that they'll give you the percentages of what you owe or like they see the total balance that you own or the total balance that you owe and then putting it in a chart. That's not really useful. I want to make an algorithm or a this general software that would be able to give you the estimation of just hey on this credit card, this loan, and on this uh general debt, it would be most optimal to pay this percentage every month with the amount that you're making. Um Basically like so that you don't have to budget. You don't have to know about anything. And of course, there's going to be a course on the side, being like, if you're a little bit younger, to start a Roth IRA,
Yeah.
um, general investment tips, just to be the most knowledgeable so that the people don't really have to. Because there's so many people that just blindly invest, but they don't know about a Roth IRA at 18 and how much that shit will helps.
Yeah.
okay, okay. Now that sound like you know what you're talking about, bro. So you know what? When you get that started, like you get the software or the application, uh, like you already made it. Let me know. I'll definitely check that out, bro.
Hell yeah. Because
Definitely
I'm
helpful.
trying my best.
Of
I'm
course.
trying my best right now, and I have other ideas as well, and they can probably tie in together. But like that's the main one. To just help people out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's move on to our final co-host. Bro, been missing you for like a minute, but you know what? He been living his life, so I can't be mad at it. Yo, Timmy, what's going on, bro? What's up with all these vacations, man? I see 1 week you in Berlin, the next week you in like South Africa, the month after that you in like the Great Wall of China or some shit.
Bro,
Nah, that's
He's in boonies.
nah. He living his life. Like I'm happy for you, bro. But what's going on, man?
It's that meme with the unemployed friend at 9 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's me, bro, sitting on margaritas at 9 in the morning in Berlin.
You
I'll tell you
fuck
what,
it.
man. It was just I was doing a semester abroad in Europe. Just finally came back from it. France was absolutely beautiful. I visited like 9 different countries. Chilled. Honestly, like, learned a whole new way of life. I gotta say, man. After 2 years of college, I think I'm ready to go ahead and finish this off and move over to Europe. To be honest,
Okay,
if I see
okay.
You gonna move
shit,
to Europe?
yeah, I might have to, dude. I'm in love with Spain. The things are amazing. The food over there is insane. The French, I love the language. I speak Spanish already. And
No.
everything's just so much easier over there. Like it's not super expensive. Like coming back here, it's insane because everything's super expensive, as we talked about already, and it's just a whole different way of life. Like it's dangerous as fuck here, especially New York. Um,
It's funny that you
honest,
mentioned that. My fault for cutting you off,
no,
but it's funny that you mentioned that it's much more expensive here because there's someone I follow on TikTok who's been in Egypt for a while, for like a few
yeah,
weeks now, and he's been showing how much it costs to live there, and it's like, yo, it's honestly crazy. Like he's spending like 50 cents for like a Big Mac meal at McDonald's. He's staying at like a 5-star hotel for like $1, $2 a day. It's honestly insane.
Damn.
it's super different. I mean, honestly, it's a lot of it is because the economic structure of like their government and stuff and taxes. But they're more or less. I mean, they have a pretty nice quality of life. Their life balance is insane. School over there was much easier than it is in the U.S., but it was honestly good because like I got to learn a lot, meet a lot of new people, tons of new friends. Um, and then coming back, I mean, now I'm just chilling back up here. My parents, not upstate, but, like, out of the city. I'm trying to like just find my way back. You know what I mean? After all that stuff, so I gotta find another job and just chilling, taking the summer as it is to rest and prepare for Boston.
Nice.
My fault. Those a police car driving by. I had to mute my mic.
You can.
All right. Well, since everyone went ahead and introduced themselves, so let me go ahead and start talking about life and shit. So, what's so funny? Freaking, I just recently, like last week, So me and my best friend, we was like planning on getting an apartment together. Actually, this upcoming fall, but I randomly looked at my parents' like rent, and I usually don't look at it just because I feel like that's not my business. Like I'll hand y'all like $200-$300 to help pay off bills, but outside of that, I never really looked at the bills. Like I paid the cable bill and the electricity bill myself, and the phone bill. But and then like if they wait, what happened, Jay?
I just said sorry.
Oh, okay. But yeah. So and then it's also like, but if y'all also need money for rent, I wouldn't mind sliding extra amount. But recently I actually like just looked at it because my dad was like, the rent's here, and I looked at it and it was, mind you, it's a 3-bedroom apartment in New York City, in Manhattan of all places too.
Yeah.
It's $1,600.
Yeah, it's cheap as fuck.
Bro,
what?
A studio in New York is like $2K.
Yep.
And we're paying 16. Bro, the way my parents was talking about how expensive the rent is had me thinking they was paying like $2K to $2,500.
Yeah, me too. I was like, bro, that apartment's easily almost $3K.
Bro, dad makes almost the entire rent with his, and mind you, he gets paid weekly, not bi-weekly. He makes rent, almost the entirety of rent, on his first check of the month. So
that's crazy.
So when I'm hearing freaking our bills are way too expensive, I can't help but think, is it expensive because y'all want to save more money, or is it expensive because it actually is expensive? So I'm actually
you're just you only saw I'm sorry, but you only saw the rent, there's still the electricity,
who's paying that though?
Cable.
I just said I'm paying that though.
Yeah, he's paying that shit.
Exactly. So it's like, and mind you, I ain't even gonna lie, since you've been away, the electricity bill's actually been cheap. Cause I remember,
so what? It's my fault.
Yes. Because bro, I remember, especially over the summer, it would be, I remember my mom would bring that shit up every single month. The electricity is $300. Oh, it's $350. And then last year, before Jay left, when I was paying the electricity, because when my parents paid the electricity, they set this rule of the AC can only be on after 8 p.m., which means for the entire day, we would be sweating bullets, especially my room, because my room's like right on the corner of the block, so the sun is hitting my room all day, and it gets super hot. And then like we're on the first floor, so all the fumes from the cars, like heat, it's a hassle. But because I was like, you know what, I'm getting paid now, I got a stable job, I got a stable income, I told my mom, I said, I'm gonna leave the AC on all day. While I'm home, my AC is on. And then I said, but I'll pay the electricity bill. Ever since then, I've been paying the electricity. Because I ain't gonna lie, the AC with my PC, that shit drove up the electricity bill. I feel like if it's just a PC or just the AC, it'll be like $100. Well, for example, over the winter, the electricity bill's been like $80. And that's because I'm here like all day for like 4 days making videos and my PC's on. That probably is like, I want to say like about half that electricity bill, probably like $40-$50. But yeah, man. And well, back to the whole apartment thing. My parents' plan was originally, I guess now it's official, but the plan is that when they retire, they was gonna move to Florida, and then I would take this apartment. And because I didn't know how much rent was, and they always went on about how expensive it is, I kept saying, I'm not taking this apartment. I'm not paying for this apartment. It's too big and it's gonna be too expensive. Now that I see it's $1,600, I'm assuming once it comes to me, it's probably gonna be an extra $100 or $200 more expensive. But with my best friend living here, that's like what? We're gonna split it. So that's
800.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
Facts.
I honestly don't mind now. Go ahead, Timmy.
It depends. Are you on the lease?
I'm not, but if they can add me on the lease, I can imagine it could go to me. Plus, I was gonna say, I remember when my old apartment, my childhood home, when we moved out of that apartment, my dad gave it to my half brother. From what I understand, he never had to change the lease.
Because it was really like,
Because it was
done verbally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when Randy had it, that's when what's her name? One of the, I think it was the super's wife. That's when she snitched. She was like, "Oh, he's not part of the lease, and he lives there."
Yeah, you really have to lease. You should do that soon while your parents live there.
But it really,
if you change over, it's the landlord has the right to reserve the rent. That's to raise the rent.
Right. So okay, I'm gonna bring it up to my dad. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, can you just add me to the lease?"
because I think right now that apartment is still technically my mom's.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, I think the super is like already cool with it, but I think you should do that in the events that the super's ever changed out.
For sure. I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna be like, can we just add me to the lease? So then, like, ain't no, oh, that's my son, he's gonna live here for now. And I'd rather just like add me to the lease. So then, just in case, no one's on their period. Okay, that was a bad joke.
Yeah.
But no one's in a bad mood, and just be like, you know what? Fuck this nigga. Yo, he's not in the lease. Let's kick him out. So
That's what happened with Randy.
Huh?
That's literally what happened with Randy.
Yeah. That's what I would like to avoid, which is why I'm gonna do it one of these days. I'm gonna just ask my dad, like, can we just add my name to the lease, so when it's time for you guys to retire and move to Florida, I can take this apartment and it's secured. And we don't have to change the lease, and then the rent goes up by like $200-$300. Chill.
And that apartment's huge.
That apartment is memories, bro.
It's memories and it's big.
That's been the family for a while, dude.
Yeah, and it's big. Like, it's big. Like, for two people, this apartment's gonna be huge. So I told my best friend, I was like, my best friend's a girl, by the way, but I told her, I said, she's with it. And I told her, I said, if you want, you could take my parents' room. I truly do not want to move my shit to that room. But then I brought up, I was like, I could use my brother's room, because she didn't want to rent it out to a third person. So I was like, I could use my brother's room and use that as like a content creating room, like a home office type thing, and we could just throw out all of his shit.
Yeah. He do got a lot of shit in there, though. I remember when I stayed over there, man.
This dude left behind his closet full of clothes, his drawers.
Those clothes that don't fit, bro.
So throw them shits out, boy.
Donate those shits. Get a tax break.
A drawer full of, that's crazy, because that's dead as your stuff. But
no, because she was telling me, she was always telling me, she was like, oh, don't. I would tell her, Mom, I'm gonna throw out these clothes. She's like, oh, don't throw them out. Some of them probably fit you. I'm like, none of those fit me anymore.
You know what it is? Mom and Dad loves tight clothes. I don't know why, but it fucking infuriates me when she buys me clothes and it's a size too small. For example, okay, I can fit in a large. I just don't like, I like loose fitting clothes, right?
Yeah.
Mom will buy me a shirt that's like, I'm not a fat boy. I'm a chubby bunny. I'm a chubby bunny, bro. So when I wear a shirt that's a quote unquote perfect fit, by perfect fit to my mom's standard, it means my belly button isn't being shown. Like, it's the type of shirt, it's the type of fit that when you reach for anything slightly out of your regular reach, your ass crack comes out. And I like to avoid that. So I shop for my own clothes, but every now and then my mom be like, oh, I was at Target, I saw the Spider-Man shirt you might like. And then it'll be a large. And I'll be like, Ma, this shit's not gonna fit. Like, I'm not wearing
cute of
this.
her, though.
No,
you gotta admit it.
It is. I be telling her though, I be like, buy me an extra large. She's like, no. I'm like, I'm not. I like loose fitting clothes. Like, you see my clothes, they're loose.
That's her telling you to lose weight right there.
I know she does that shit often. I be getting mad at her. She be like, oh, have you been going? Shit, I know this is her subtle way of saying that you're gaining weight, and she be like, have you been going to the gym?
Damn.
I be like, Ma, I've been working overtime for like damn near 2 months.
See,
I don't got time for the gym.
See, it's the exact opposite for me though. For me, it's all like, "Hey, you look like you're losing weight." I'm like, "No, I don't. Don't say that. You're giving me hope." Like I'm losing weight by doing nothing. Let's go.
Speaking of losing weight, my boy Timmy had that glow up.
Ow.
Yeah, I remember he used to be a little fat boy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, now, bro. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Home and stuff, bro. But I gotta go ahead and start losing it again.
Now my boy is Ak. Yeah, cause you been drinking a lot. Probably getting beer belly.
Dude, there was so much beer over there. It was 5 months of finally being legal, and I was like, all right, bro, we ball. Now it's like,
Nice.
Now I'm back home. Like, damn, bro, no bar, no beer, and just like no gym. I need to hit the gym again.
Yo, it's like I
You go
said,
gym?
ball out, my guy. Fuck it,
You have to.
deserve it.
First things up is get a job first. And once we do that, then we can go ahead and hit the gym and everything.
Oh, for sure.
But easy, bro. Again, I'm trying to lift at least by the end of the year. Hopefully, back up to my original numbers before Europe and everything. Hit up some squats, some deadlift. I want to deadlift at least like 415 around there soon. So we'll see.
When you're thinking about heading out to Europe again?
Dude, I was honest looking at flights for next year already, for next spring.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Dude, we should do a trip.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm with it.
Like, actually, we should all like do a full on trip. Either to like, it doesn't have to be Europe or anything, but it could be like, it's Florida. Some shit.
I'm only
Well,
with
actually,
it if there's a PC set up in the place we staying at.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
No, only so that we can all play on a TV.
I was gonna
play like an
say,
emulator or some shit.
oh, for sure. I was gonna say this though. I was gonna mention how in October I'm going to Florida for our cousin's wedding. So I was gonna mention Timmy, Jay, if y'all want, we could all go to Florida together, and then we could get like a hotel, and then we could also hang out with Kenneth. Hopefully Randy also comes along, and we could all go out, go to the beach and shit, go do whatever we do and whatnot, go to the club and all that shit. I'm trying to see Jay get down and dirty on the dance floor.
Bro, you're not trying to see all this business, bro.
I'm trying to see you dance to Party Rock.
I'm trying to see what you're working with.
That sounds badass though. Honestly, depends
bro,
on
you don't want to see me rock my body, bro.
Rock your body.
What you say, Tom?
I said it depends what day you gonna do in October, because I'm gonna be in Boston by then.
Oh,
so
shit.
if it's on a weekend, I'm down to just go ahead and fucking fly over there.
Well, what day is the wedding? I remember she sent me.
When you go to Boston?
I head up to Boston in September.
I remember though, she sent me the link to the wedding shit, and I never clicked on it.
Yeah, I felt awkward because at the time, I was already we were planning our wedding, and it was literally the month after. I was like, damn, I don't think I could go.
You could just tell her that.
Wait, no, because we're postponing the wedding for the following year, so we can go now.
So are you going?
I guess. I don't know yet. You gotta tell babe first.
Give him some time.
True.
Yeah, he got 2 people to account for now, bro. He's married.
Yeah.
He can't make split decisions like that,
Yeah.
Whose wedding is in Florida?
Jenny.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I found well, not awkward. I was more so surprised when I saw I got an invitation, because literally the family does not invite me to shit. They invite my parents and they just expect me to come along. Yeah. But like half the time I'll be like, boy, majority y'all older than me. Like, ain't nothing wrong with people being older than me, but it's like I'm gonna just sit there. Then I'm gonna have one of my uncles or aunts. So what are you doing with your life? Like, I'm not trying to have that conversation every single time I see y'all. Yo, literally, yo, all jokes aside, yo, literally, Timothy's dad came to my house for to watch the Super Bowl, I swear to God, bro. You know what's the first thing he asked me? When are you gonna do your passport so you could go on vacation? And I was like, bro, I'm like,
Damn.
yo, I told him, I said, I'm just trying to work, get my stuff together real quick. I said, I'm trying to get my car by the end of the summer. I'm trying to see, at the time, I wasn't planning on taking this apartment, but now that I am, but at the time, I said, I'm also looking for apartments soon. So I was just like, I'm trying to get all my necessities down first before I think of going away on vacation. But now that all I gotta do is get the car, and it's like I got a lot of money saved up, so it's like, you know, hopefully by the end of the
100%.
summer, you know. But
Yeah.
I told him though, I was like, I just want to work on my stuff first before I think about vacation. And then like, yo,
Makes sense.
about an hour or two later, when I'm walking by, cause my Kenneth's dad came over as well. He brought pizza. I'm walking by to grab a slice, and then
Oh shit, I was there.
yeah, and then he sat me down, and then he showed me a video of Timothy partying in I think at the time he was in Europe or something, or Spain, and he was like, "Look at Timothy, man. Don't you want to enjoy your life like this?" I'm like, in due time, in due time.
My dad's.
I was like, God damn it.
Like how they're basically saying, man, fuck responsibilities. Go have fun.
Yeah,
Funny.
you know our family, cuz.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I didn't get mad at it. I was like, bruh.
That's
That's
hilarious. Yo, honestly, I've
Yeah.
been looking forward to someone from the family asking me, so what are you doing for life? I'm just gonna sit there and say nothing. Oh, what do you mean nothing? Absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
I'm sitting
What do you
here.
think I do in the morning? They're gonna be
If-
like, brush nothing. I don't even brush my teeth.
Dang.
If I fit, I sit.
Yeah.
But yo, I didn't even bring this up yet. So my job, okay, it's kind of weird how to explain this. So I don't know if I should call it a promotion or not. But because the reason why is because I'm not sure if I'm getting more pay. At
It's
least not.
definitely a motion.
It's definitely a motion for sure. It's definitely a motion for sure. Sideways motion, if anything. But
Hold on.
pretty much, so the department I work for, just because like it's a bit much to explain, I'm gonna just say I'm semi customer service, right?
Mhm.
So by that is more so like if someone's package comes here and like, let's say like the label got destroyed on the way over here, like I gotta reach out to like I guess they're corporate. I gotta reach out to them like, yo, can you like find these shoes or whatever? Like we're having trouble finding the label for this or whatever. Or like if a pair of shoes were going out to the buyer and then for whatever reason, let's say like FedEx couldn't deliver it because like they couldn't find the address or whatever, so it comes back to us and I gotta reach out like, yo, like these were going to the buyer and it came back to us because of a bad address. Can I get a label to send it out again? You know, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But so my manager got a promotion. He's gonna work with the top managers of the warehouse, right? And my supervisor is being promoted to manager, and then my coworker, which is being promoted to supervisor. I'm a little bit salty about that because my coworker is extremely lazy, to the point that the reason why I was working 6 days overtime every week is because they couldn't trust him to just work because he would disappear on them.
Bruh, and they gave him the promotion. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like
That
it
is
had to do a scene.
Politics,
I feel
bro.
like it had to be a seniority thing because he was there a lot longer before I was.
That's
So
just politics, bro. Fuck
anyways, shut up. Anyways, I'm like, anyways, so the dude that does quality control is being moved on to streetwear because eBay is gonna start authenticating streetwear clothes, and my manager said I'm going to move over to quality control now. So the reason why I'm calling it a promotion is because I'm being taught a new skill set.
Mhm.
Which is pretty much they're gonna teach me how to authenticate sneakers.
That is
And-
super optimistic.
That is very nice though.
Yeah. So I was wondering. I haven't asked my manager like, is this coming with a raise? Because it is a brand new skill set I have to learn. Because I felt like eventually that move was gonna happen. That I was gonna work in quality control because there were plenty of days where the person that does quality control just couldn't show up because like he would have a doctor's appointment or something. And then my manager, if I like to call it, he just didn't want to do it, so he just had me do it instead. But my manager would literally just call me over. He'd be like, "Yo, come do fails." I'd be like, "All right, I'll do it." And yeah, I always felt like that move was gonna happen eventually though, because there's so many days where it was like, oh, go do fails. The only thing was I didn't know how to authenticate sneakers, you know, outside of the pairs that were obviously fake. But yeah, I didn't know how to authenticate, so I pretty much just took everyone's word for value. Word is law, whatever. Where they'll be like, yo, this is fake. All right, I'll fail it. You know, I couldn't double check it, but pretty much once I learned how to tell fakes, how to authenticate, I'm pretty much the last say on whether it's fake or not. So I gotta be on point.
You gonna pass some like fake ass J's with his little booty crack.
Like it's not even that hard, fake. Bro.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's how things are going. So I think it's every Thursday I'm gonna start being trained on authentication, which is funny though because the authentication manager, every now and then I'll bring him a pair of shoes and like before I even get to him, he'll be like, yo, them shits are fake, bro, you can't tell. And I'll be like, no. And then and then he'll be like, damn, we gotta train you. I'll be like, yes, I've been asking for this for the longest. But yeah, I mean, it's great. And the reason why I don't think it's coming with a raise, because before I started working in my department's called exceptions. Before I started working there, I used to work on the receiving line, which is pretty much when the stuff come off the truck, I would like scan it and then put the label on it. I used to work on that line, and then when they moved me over to exceptions, I didn't get a raise with that move. So it was like a sideways promotion type shit. So I'm wondering if this time it'll come with a raise. But I feel like, cause I know whenever raises come, because the time for our guaranteed raise is in March, and I know they give it based off performance. So I would like to know, like, would they take that into consideration? Like, oh, he learned, we had to teach him authentication. Let's give him a higher percentage raise. That's what I'm hoping for.
That business model definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
New skill set, that does definitely equate to more pay, but at the same time, you also have to look at the responsibilities that are being distributed. So if you're learning a new skill set, but you're not doing your old job, they're in all their power to move you laterally and not give you anything, being that one is being replaced with the other and not added.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I considered that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm keep that in mind.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not when it comes to raises, I got my expectations to the bottom, because when it came to raises, at least for me, I don't know about everyone else, but and I ain't gonna share the exact percentages because I don't think I can. But yeah, so at least for me, they gave me the bare minimum. And I was like, damn. They gave me the lowest percentage possible. I was like, damn. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to share that I'm being trained in a new skill set, whatever, which is cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
That's as fuck though, to be honest.
Yeah. You still doing your whole thing where like you get 40 hours even though you're only at home for like 3 days?
Oh yeah. And then they call me in for overtime, and that overtime adds up. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, that first check, I only worked 5 days worth of overtime. And boy, that check was beautiful. When I finally saw my check, I said, oh my God. I know I'll complain while working all them days. When I see my check, I'll be like, yo, this is worth it.
Oh my lordy lord.
Bro, that shit was so worth it. I'm not even gonna lie. I had so much money that I spent that shit irresponsibly, and I still had a lot left. I was like, God damn. But oh yeah, funny enough, I forgot to mention this. My birthday is coming up in 18 days.
Yes,
hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm turning 24 years old. You know, oh, that's mad funny. My birthday on the 24th. I'm turning 24. That's mad cool. But Yeah. I already know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I'm going bowling with my coworkers and friends.
Nice.
And I already paid for it. Funny enough, I counted the people that was coming, but I forgot to count myself. So I was like, oh, there's 7 people coming. So I reserved the bowling lane for 7 people, but I forgot to count myself. So I gotta figure out how to go back and put, an 8th person. But
Oh, no. But yo, kind of miscounted.
but also, hold on, there's a police car driving by.
Okay, so while he's muted, let's dance.
Alright, they drove by. God damn it. Yo, man, okay, since I'm taking this apartment, I can't even say it no more. I was gonna say I'm gonna look for an apartment on a higher floor so I don't gotta deal with this shit. But
I mean, that always still echoes.
I mean, there's still your aunt that lives there.
I'm not taking her apartment. Hell no.
Why not? It's a lit ass apartment.
Hell
It's in the
no.
back of the building.
Hell no. This is actually her apartment. The one we're in?
This is your apartment.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was.
It's been the family for so damn long. That's what I'm saying.
This apartment been with this family for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, what was I talking? Oh yeah. So
Oh, birthday boy.
when it comes to the bowling, so I already paid for everyone, but I'm also asking them like, yo, can y'all put in y'all share for their cause it's like 45 per person. Some people sent it, others haven't. So I don't know if I should. I don't want to be awkward about it. I don't want to be like, yo, can you send me that money? But at the same time, it's like, it's like I don't want you to freeload, my guy.
Yeah.
Bums. Whenever they don't offer themselves, I immediately look at them as bums.
Yeah, so I'm just.
And I'm reminded
Oh,
too.
so I'm a bum then, huh?
Low key, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
He said he does nothing.
Do nothing. Do you think I eat? Not even.
Damn.
Not even.
I survive off the fat I've built up over the years, okay?
Body just eating those calories, right?
It just eats itself, bro.
But yeah, it's a cool spot though. It's like so the package I got, it was like a party package where they like serve, I believe it's chicken wings. I don't even know what this is, but beef sliders, that sounds hella pause, and French fries. Personally, I said chicken wings, I mean buffalo wings. Personally, I'm there for the buffalo wings and the fries, and then also I want to get like a cocktail too, cause I ain't even gonna lie, like beer alone, I can't drink that shit. Not even just liquor like Hennessy and shit like that. I can't drink Hennessy straight. I gotta put
that's crazy.
I gotta just put like a small ass amount of Hennessy in a fruit cup or some shit, a fruit juice cup to drink it. But cocktails, that's my shit, bro. For one, that shit like a glass or two, a cocktail or two, that shit will have me like drunk. So that's what I plan on doing, drinking a cocktail too. The last one I went to, they weren't that much. I believe it was like $8. So it was actually
That's not bad.
yeah. So that's the move, bro. That's the move. I'm trying to be tipsy. I'm trying to like, reach for a bowling ball and be leaning over like the whole rack. Like, oh shit.
You just wait because soon, bro, I'll be working at a cocktail bar.
Oh
hopefully.
yeah.
I'm gonna sit in the Addy and we gonna get you straight.
Oh yeah. Nah, definitely for sure. We gonna be partying and shit. You gonna be on the job, but I'm gonna look out for you. I'll be like, yo, your boss coming.
Yeah, your boss coming.
He's looking outside in the window and someone just walking by. Yo, your boss coming. He's already drunk.
Busy, bro.
We gonna have you on the radio, but we gonna give you the earpiece so that they don't think like anything suspicious.
Yeah.
And then my boy gonna be on the radio like, yo, your manager's coming. And you gonna like jump over the table. Oh shit. Jump over the table. Hey, what's up, boss? You gonna be shaking the cup and shit.
What you got in there? Nothing. Then why you shaking it? Oh, I mean something.
I'm just making sure like it won't break when I actually got a drink in here.
He just has ice in there.
Oh shit. But yeah, that's how life been going. Street Fighter came out. I've been playing that game a lot. It's like really fun. I like the tour mode. That shit is so cool. Great. How's Street Fighter been treating you outside of tour mode? I know you don't like tour mode.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, "Damn, game kind of sucks." And then after a while, I was all like, damn, kind of like this game. Still sucks though.
Damn. That ass, I don't like it.
Bro, like it's a little weird playing in Street Fighter, and that's mainly because, and that's only because Street Fighter historically is just when you press a button, there is there's a very specific cancel window that you have to hit. It's not like modern fighting games is how I'd want to say it. Where like, and I mean like modern fighting games, like
DNF?
I'm talking like, yeah, like DNF fighters. When you press the button, you have to follow it up with the next button. In Street Fighter, you press the button, you literally have enough time to actually see yourself hit the button and like hit the button on the screen like a whole second later, and then it lands, and then you're like, oh, okay, my move made contact, let me put in the next sequence of the hit, right? And then you get the next follow-up, and then you have to wait till you get the hit on that next hit,
Oh, so it's
and
like
then you put
delayed.
it, yeah, so it's like mad buffered. That gets a little jarring. That's a little jarring at first for like people who aren't used to Street Fighter, because they're used, when they're, especially, and I see this in all types of fighting games, not even fighting games, like in all types of games. When you're used to something like being like, and I'm just saying this because like I feel like this is just the rule for all fighting games. Things are just meant to be done quickly. But Street Fighter's all like, nah, we don't like that. Slow it down so that way your inputs come out cleaner. And it's all like if you didn't have this stupid input buffer, my inputs would come out clean anyways, because I'm not new to fighting games. So I don't know. It's just I feel like they're like, and it was the same thing in Street Fighter 5. It's just that they it's just how they make their games. So
Right.
you just got to get used to it or die.
I would say, at least for me, I mean, I don't play fighting games as much as Jay does, but I really like Street Fighter. For the simple fact, number one, I like a story mode, right? A lot of traditional fighting games don't really have a story mode. At least back then they didn't. They just had an arcade mode, and although arcade mode is cool, I like myself a story mode, especially when I could create my own character. That's like I'm a sucker for games that let you create your own character, right? And it's mad funny because I had a coworker that nigga coworker. I was in a party. I was on Discord with my boys last night, and yo, like literally one of them just kept complaining about Street Fighter. He was playing it, but he kept complaining about it. And then eventually I just asked him, like, yo, have you tried any? Because he only plays ranked. I asked him, I said, yo, have you tried any of the other game modes? Like, I really like World Tour. And then he said, oh yeah, I would, but what chapter can you play? Can you get jury? Playing it,
Bro,
I'm like,
at the very end, I heard.
yeah. So I mean, like, I said, I don't know. So he searched it up. He was like, oh, it's chapter 12. That's like the last one. I'm not playing it because of that. And I'm like, you only playing it just to play as one character?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
that's what
boy
I
main
did.
jury.
Yo, so
Luckily,
Go
the
ahead.
character I wanted to play was like literally in the first chapter. So I was like, bleh.
literally the reason why I like story mode is because you can try out new characters without penalty. I mean, obviously the penalty would be like you lose the mission or whatever. It's like, okay, retry, but I don't know, bro. Like I don't like to play games just to play as one character, especially with games being $70 nowadays. Buying a $70 game just to play as one character, it's like, come on, like try out the other characters, man.
That's true.
True.
But
At least when I do, it's in a free game.
But then half of y'all don't play all the characters in Smash. What the fuck's going on?
now, what you mean? I got a decent roster of characters. I got Sonic, Ike, what's his name? Sephiroth. I like Sora. I'm ass with Pokemon Trainer, but I really like Pokemon Trainer. I got a decent roster of characters to play as.
I don't know, man. We got like 80 something characters right now,
bro.
and you listed like what, 10 maybe?
Yo, bro, I'll live with that's okay, 80 something. I'll listen 10. That's like what, 10%? No, that's 8%. That's something around there. Listen, man.
My boy.
I play. I mean, as great. You play with him. He pick DDD every time. DDD or Ganondorf.
Yes, sir.
I also started picking Captain Falcon lately. I actually really like him.
But nah, what you mean? All they do is play DDD and Ganondorf. You know, I got that Kirby on deck.
Oh yeah, so he got 3 characters.
And I got that Incineroar.
Oh, where you been playing? Actually, yeah, I do remember you picking it the last time we played.
Yeah.
That boy Timmy's even been on Smash. He was over there in Europe playing Smash.
Oh yeah.
I was playing Smash the entire time. I was like, all right, bro, it's time for some Smash.
Oh yeah, who you play as?
Bro, it used to be only Lucina, but then I picked up Marth, Lucina, Cloud. I did a little bit of fucking Snake, but I wasn't too good at Snake. There's the other one. What's her face? I forgot her name. I think she's also from Fire Emblem. I don't remember her name. She has like the wings. Oh yeah, Corrin. There you go. Yeah, Corrin, bro. Corrin's my new main. I like Corrin a lot, bro. Corrin. I put down some work with Corrin.
You know, it's funny. Speaking of Smash, I actually hopped on Smash Ranked for the first time like ever since like 2018, I think it was, when I went to Florida with Kenneth. Well, when I went to Kenneth's house in Florida and I played Smash Ranked on his Switch. But yo, bro, Switch's internet is ass for one.
That's why I stopped playing on the Switch.
And then 2, the people I ran up against, I guess I was in the beginner ranks, but the people I ran up against was doing like the dumbest shit ever. I had this one Pikachu player that was spamming Quick Attack and Pikachu's up grab into Thunder. And like the funniest part was I'm playing a Sonic. So after a few adjustments, I literally started murking him, and then at some point, this is bad funny. He tried using Quick Attack because I knocked him off stage with Sonic's back grab. He tried using Quick Attack. I jumped off the stage and threw up a spring. He got caught by the spring. Then he caught to the ledge, and I knocked him off the stage again. He tried doing Quick Attack once again, and then I caught him with Sonic's up smash and won the match. And that shit was so funny to me. Cause I'm just like, bro, like, why were you so ass? Like, I don't know. Oh, no, I don't know.
You
just told someone they're bad, bro.
Hey, when we running that Smash now, what's going on? There's a lot of chit chat.
You know, it's so funny. So I did a video with Jeffrey like the other week, like last week I think it was, which was mad funny because I finally learned how to use Parsec. To a point where like, so we was playing the Tenkaichi 4 mod, and I figured out how to do Parsec in a way that we take turns playing as player 1. So it was like I would fight the super boss first, then like halfway through I'll switch into Jay and then he'll fight the super boss. And I was like, yo, I'm down to do more shit like this. So I was like, no, we could do that. We could do Smash. We could do Mario Kart. I mean, my Switch already connected to my monitor, so it's like, you know, we could do it like right after the podcast, bro. You say the word, bro. I know we got free time right now.
Oh my god! Oh my lord!
You don't catch his hands, Corrin, bro. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's 4 of us right now
he's
too.
Nice.
There's 4 of us
right now.
He's
real nice. No, chill. Jay doesn't pay for online.
That
bum.
Fucking broke,
I kind of don't
bitch.
get it, to be honest. I don't lie, bro.
I
had to cancel it, bro. I was in France, bro. I was like, dude, I'm broke, bro.
I just sat back down. Fuck y'all.
No way.
We can play against the.
Yo, listen, man. Hold on, let me see.
I'm saying that like if I pay for it, I'm in a family plan right now.
Yeah, you play a freaking Randy playing for that, bro.
You know what, Jay? I could put you in the family plan. No, he doesn't even play his Switch. Never mind.
What do you mean, bro?
If you have a space, put him on, bro.
I was thinking about using my Switch again.
Yeah?
Yes.
I would deadass put you on a family plan if you do, bro. Like, I'm talking... Nigga, for Switch Online.
I got that unlimited talk and text right there, bro. On that Switch is what I'm here.
Bro, I'll put you on a family plan, bro. I'll be wanting to play Mario Kart with y'all. Fucking Smash Bros. I'm with it, bro. I'm with
Mario
it.
Party?
Oh, yeah, I got Mario Party as well.
That shit would be fire. Tim, hold on, do you have space in the family plan for Tim?
Of course. How much people can you put on it? I can turn on my Switch right now. I got
I think 5 or 6.
Alright, hold on. Let me check. I got my Switch. Oh, yeah, you saw Pokemon finally put home integration with
Bro,
his
that
scrub-
was fucking
I
late as
know,
fuck.
I
bro.
know. I'm just happy. Cause
What's home migration?
yo, bro, I was finally able to play with Typhlosion in Violet. I finally was able to do it because Typhlosion just wasn't available for the longest.
Is
What?
Ursaluna in the game now?
Yeah, it's transferable. I transferred
Yeah.
all of my Legends Arceus Pokemon. A lot of starters are transferable as well. Let me see. How do I change my thing? Okay, manage account settings, I guess. That's it.
Crazy.
That shit expires April 10th. I wonder if I switch to a family plan, is it gonna be like, oh, your subscription? Are they gonna recharge me? What the fuck? I changed my plan on Nintendo Switch Online.
Sheesh.
Shit.
All right, while I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast right now.
I forgot we
So-
were doing the podcast.
I definitely did. So all that being said, yo, ending notes. Everyone, go off. You go first, Gray.
Eat, sleep, and do nothing. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Kenny.
With me graduating, lesson learned: do things for yourself, and don't let anyone say otherwise.
There you go.
There you go.
Reach out to yourself and really, gather your personal intention, and don't let go of that shit. There's literally haters right next to you, bro.
Fire.
Just saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Timmy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, peace, love, and positivity. But also, not only that, always make sure that you realize that money's temporary. It comes and goes. Enjoy your time while you got it.
For sure.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
All right. And then with me, yo, everyone, peace, love, and positivity. That's always been my motto every single day of my life. I know I like to talk a lot of shit, but just know I talk shit with a lot of love in my heart. So with all that being said, I just want to say, yo, everyone, stay happy, stay blessed, and stay safe. I finally figured out how to do this family membership with the expansion pack, so that means you'll be able to play the N64 games and shit like that. So I'll catch you guys on the next podcast. We're gonna try and do this consistently, man. I know I say that and then I slack off, but I'm gonna definitely try and do it consistently, man. So
Bye.
catch you guys next time.
Bye.